hello and getting into mobilizing the joints, ankles, toes, wrists, elbows, head. And then you start to allow the spine to go forward and back. So we're doing flexing and extending. And then into a little bit of spiraling. So that means bring circles into it. 1 to 10 fingers at a time. Turning your knees in and out, your hips in and out. Then I'm just going to put on my music and we're going to disco for the rest of the class. Woohoo! 1979. I'm going to just loosen up the joints. You're going to do a whole lot of stability work through the class, but this is to get your cervical vertebra, the thoracic spine, your lumbar spine, and your hips and shoulders all working. And then get a little bit more gain to go a bit wider. And start to feel it coming from your lower ribs, your middle ribs, up to your top ribs. So the air is coming in. Lift up the air from your pelvis to the lower lungs, middle lungs, upper lungs. Now I want you to see what your balance is like. So we're going to step down and up to one leg, down, up to the other leg, down, and use your arms as you need to counterbalance you. Something where your arms help. You're bending in the knees and the hip joints, swinging it, kicking the worries of the day away. How is it, TL, having all the kiddies back this week? You haven't got them because you don't teach prep. And then gently bringing it to a slower pace. And this one's for Amanda, because how many more weeks have you got to go? 6 weeks, woohoo! So, this is called, from our pregnancy unit, it's called the Dance of Shakti. So, you got that perfect baby in your arms and you're rocking it to sleep. So, swinging over one to the other side. And it's led by the elbow. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So, it's like reaching down and across, down and across. Down and across, down and across. Open it up. And then next time you go to your right, rotate all the way around and the front leg is bent, the back leg is straight. Leaning forward, so hinging forward so that your ears are in line with your biceps. Reach your fingers forward, deeper bend through the knees, and I want you to raise the front heel up and lower it down. Raise the leg up and lower it down. So you're getting a stretch through your back leg and working the calves in your front leg. And lower, got 5 more to go, lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Now straighten both legs, swivel around to face the front, arms out to the side and come into a deep squat. And take the arm from the place you just came from across to rotate you all the way around to the other side. Reach your arms up and lunge forward. So same position as we were on into the other side. So lifting up through the muscles in the front of the body and extending the ones in the back. Lift up the heel of the leg in front and lower it down. Reaching your arms long, reaching from your elbows and lower down. Lift up, lower down, lift up, lower down. Lengthen through the crown of your head and down and lift and down. 2 more and lower and down and lower. Last one. Up, down. Now rotate your torso to face the front and then sweep both arms up to the ceiling. Press them out to the side like you're pushing down a big wave under your armpits and lower down slowly but pushing, pushing, pushing. Turn your palms to face me. Turn the palms to face back and front and back. We're going to do the same thing with our legs. So as we turn our shoulders in, turn the legs in. As we turn the arms out, we turn the legs out and in and together. Very good. So just separate your legs to hip width apart again. We're going to do a little stretch for our shoulders because we're going to do a bit of shoulder work in a moment. So take your right hand and turn it so that the palm is facing away. Me too, TL. I've got the heater on and I'm hot and I think I've got to go and turn it off. And so my palm is facing forward. Now we turn it the other way and dive the hand under and look back behind us. We're giving one of our nerves in our lower arm, our radial nerve, our ulnar nerve, a stretch. Because I know I'm doing much more work on the computer and my shoulders are suffering, and I'm sure you guys are all doing a bit of computer work. I know you students in the room are because you're doing your assignments. And bring it back in and turn it in. So it's a twist. So it's like when I cup my ear, it's there, so it's twisted. And then dive the fingertips down and back. Look towards that hand, keeping the head of the humerus sitting back in the joint and taking it back the same pathway. There, and turn it out, turn it around, dip it under, take it down, nice flexed wrists, look at it, and come back, and last one, turn it around, it dives under, your fingers lead, arm follows, and your gaze follows, and back. And now one more this side. You're going to have your palm facing towards the elbow. You bring, it's like who remembers a typewriter? Carriage, return. Yeah. And carriage, return. And keep going out and flex the wrist to open. So this will be good for you, Jane. And fingers in, comes across, and it curls more. And pull it across, open it out, keep the elbow on top, and extend the wrist, and flex it, bring it across the body, and then pull it out, last one, elbow leads, elbow stays up, straighten the arm, extend the wrist, and lower it down. And then close your eyes and just feel the difference between the arm you just worked and the other arm. See if you feel any difference. Because I know, and if you can see yourselves, depends on the orientation, but I can see that my arm that I just used is sitting a little bit back and down in the shoulder joint, and it actually feels like it's a little bit more relaxed. This one is sitting a bit higher. So it's just a really nice way to take out the tension in the areas here. So now we'll pick up the other hand, your left hand, your palm's facing towards me, then turn it so it's facing your left shoulder. That's it. And then you turn it back the other way. It's like a duck dive down, then it sweeps by your side, goes back, and you're like holding a plate on your hand, looking back at it, and then bring it back, and it's twisted to the beginning again. Turn it around, duck dive under, straighten the arms, and look back behind you, nice flexed wrist. Shoulder is nicely relaxed, not overactive. Bringing the arm back, retracing your steps, and turn it around, duck dive under, and follow with your gaze, and back. 2 more of these. Still aware of pulling up your inner thighs and the 3 points of your feet connected to the floor, and follow the gaze of your arm as it goes back behind your shoulder, and bring it forward and up and around and down and back, and bring it forward and up. And now we have it so that the palm is facing towards us, and then you curl it back, pull it across your chest with the elbow staying out, and extend it and further extend at the wrist. Flex it, curl it around, bring it across the front, and pull it across your chest, elbow leads, arm extends, wrist extends. Wrist flexes, elbow bends, take the arm across your chest. Bring it across your chest, elbow on top. Extend the arm, extend the wrist, flex those fingers back, bring them forward again, bend at the elbow, keep the shoulder down, take it across your body, and pull it across. Elbow extends, wrist extends, fingers lengthen, whoa, and you might feel a bit of a neural response if you tighten that area like I am. And flex the wrist, flex the elbow across. Last one. And pull it across. Elbow extends, wrist extends, fingers lengthen, pull up those inner thighs, and bring it back, and lower the arms down. Loosen up your head, and close your eyes and see if you feel a little bit more warmth in your shoulders, maybe some blood flow into your fingers, and hopefully a little bit warmer. Now today I was going to, in fact I still am, going to use the magic circle. I'm going to get you guys to kneel down. If you have a circle, and I knew by who was in the class that a few of you did have them, if you don't have the circle, if you've got a pillow or a block, like a yoga block, pillow, something that's you can squeeze, because we're going to put it against our hip, we're going to put it on our shoulder, so I think your pillows will be fine. Yep, that's good, Kim. So, and we're going to be kneeling, so make sure you've got your cameras adjusted so that I can see you in that position. So the first thing we're going to do is take hold of your device, and you'll have an open grip, and you push it as you exhale, and then close your hands around it and pull. So, open grip. It's amazing what you find in your kitchens and your bathrooms and whatever. And pull, and push, and pull, and push. And what we must do, above all, is have even weight through our knees and our shins. And I'm doing it with my heels and toes together, so then my glutes and my hamstrings work a bit, and I'm challenging my abdominals by reeling coming forward. So I'm not going to be tempted to use my hip flexors like this, but pull forward. So pull, we've got 3 more of these to go. Exhale and inhale, exhale and in on the pull, making your collarbones nicely smiling and open as you do the last one, and pull. Now you're going to take your circle, your box, your pillow, and place it on your right hip. And the elbow is bent. So you can see how I've got it bent, because I'm going to actually activate my biceps here. And we're going to do 5 on each side. Exhale and push in, and you should feel the biceps, the muscles here above your elbows working, and release the pressure. Exhale and push. So because we're working, say you've got it on your right side, you'll be tempted to go over onto your left leg. I want you to press down onto the right leg. So you want to look not like that, but like this, and push. Continue to do 3 more of those. There's somebody else waiting to get in. You've got to let them in. So with that cue, Amanda, it was more to get you to have more weight down on your right leg. So everyone needs more right-legged weight. You've been running, Sophie, by the looks of you.
Computer was light.
And push. And hold it. You're going to hold it for 5 counts. So just breathing through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let the arm go down. Stretch it down. And change to the other side. So we're going to have it onto our left hip and pushing in. Remember, elbow bent, because this is bicep work. Keep nice and open through your collarbones. Sometimes it's useful to even put your hand here to make sure that you don't feel the head of your humerus coming forward, because you don't want it just to be your pecs that do the job. We want our lats and our serratus and our biceps to be working. So you push it in, the elbow will flex more, and you keep this nice and open. The idea is to keep the humeral head sitting back snugly in the joint. So we've got 8 to go, and push, and release, and push it in, and release. Push it in, that means abdominals and circle pushed in, and in. And 5. Both legs evenly placed on the floor, so pressure now through your right leg. And down, and push, and out. Got 3 more. Lift up, see if you can go a bit taller into the crown of your head. And push. Just check that you're using your lats here, that you're not overworking in your pecs. Last one. And push. And straighten the arm down, and just do a little stretch to the opposite side, so you stretch away from the circle or the pillow or the box, and swap it to the other side and stretch, and up. Now we're going to go into a low kneel to do some further work of the shoulders and the arms. So we're going to put our device up onto our shoulder. So let's start by putting the circle onto your right shoulder. And the light bicep curls. And your hand can be open grip or a soft grip. It's not that important. and you push down. Now the idea is, you know how there's always that parrot that sits on your shoulder and goes, meh, my bum's fat, or you're not good enough, or what, some other derogatory thing? Squash it. Here's your chance for revenge. Squash. And you keep the same side shoulder blade drawing down because you're wanting to use the muscles that are attached to the bottom of the shoulder blade, your lower traps. And push down. And up. And down. You're going to sleep well tonight, Jane. And up. And down. And up. So you give a little push here. You should be feeling the biceps active. You should be feeling it through the back of the posterior shoulder girdle and also through your abdominals. So 3 more, and 1, breathe in, and 2, and 3. Straighten the arm up, and I want you to make your circle, block or pillow like a halo. And just pop your halo on, or your crown, and you put a bit of pressure in there, and then you take it off. Not sure yet if you want to be a princess or not. Just give it a try. I fully recommend it. And in, and exhale as you bring it down. Inhale as you reach away. Exhale as you pull down. Elbows go wide. Inhale as you come up. Exhale and down. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Inhale and up and down. Draw those abdominals in. Get the crown of your head reaching to the ceiling. This is our last one. And reach it. And then with one hand you place it onto your left shoulder. And this hand can just relax by the side. You want to make sure that your lats are active. You want to make the elbow reach out that way. And exhale, lengthen the elbow away. Inhale, it relaxes. Exhale and down. Inhale, relax. Exhale and down. Inhale and up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And make sure your neck is relaxed. And up. And lengthen the elbow away. You should feel the activity happening here and in the biceps. And up. 3 more. Exhale. And up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And last one. Down. And up. Reach the circle out in front. And place it on the floor. So you put your block up the other way. Nice. Turn it up, yeah, the other way. And we're just going to push for 10. And, you know, Rayleigh, you could get up like that, if that's comfortable, to be like that. If it's not comfortable to sit down. And we're going to go pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's a little bit like CPR. Right? We've got to get up our CPR strength. And we're going to do 2 more sets of 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lengthen the back of your neck. Relax. Tall through the crown of the head. Breathe it in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Another pulsing exercise. So you go with your circle, you do open grips, pulse 2, 3, 4. If you've got a pillow or a block, you just pulse 2, 3, 4. Same with the ball. It's to get that dynamic contraction of the muscles. We're going to do it like our Pilates hundreds breathing, where we go for 5. We go up, we're going to go exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to do 5 inhales coming down. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do that 5 times, not 10 times. Hurting your shoulder? If it's hurting your shoulder, don't go up too far, just above your shoulder height. Also small pulses, not too rigorous. but what you should feel is